Hello guys, and welcome back to another CCTVCraft tutorial. So today we're going to be looking at some changes that I've been working on with the monitor, and we're going to be looking at some future projects as well. But the main focus is the text document editor and some UI changes to the monitor itself. So we'll be looking at those few things today. All right, so let's go into the items tab, and there's a few new items in here that I've been working on, as well as some texture changes to the some of the items as well. So we have a couple things that have changed. We have the link USB that now displays not only the world name and position of the data, but we also have distance data as well for other features. We'll be getting into that in another video, but the data is now stored directly to the lore text for the actual item. We also have these class chips that will be for a separate video though. Our main focus is going to be on the empty disk and the document disk, though we're just going to really actually need the empty disk for today, and the link USB. So let's go ahead and go into the monitor. As you can see, this has completely changed for the background as well as the scale of the UI. I've scaled everything up a little bit, and if we go to the camera app, I haven't remade this one just yet. There will be some changes to the camera app. We'll be running a little bit of a different system for basically getting the viewing a camera, because I'll be adding support for keybinds to switch between cameras and stuff like that, and that's kind of what this block will eventually kind of tie in with, but more on that in a future video. Yeah, so we have the drive app. That hasn't really changed too much. We still have the slot here. We can put our link USB in here, and before it was going to have the camera, but the camera is actually going to be linked to the utility box or panel, so it's going to be a little bit different for that setup. We can put our empty disk in here, and that can link up to our document editor. So basically what the document editor allows you to do is store text, and you have your page controls over here. So basically you can go up and down on pages here. So it supports up to 100 pages, just like the book and quill. You can delete lines or certain words in the lines themselves. We'll cover that today, and you can basically apply text in by typing out the text down here and adding it to the line that you want it. There's also the colors on the right hand side, which allows you to select colors as well as get the code needed for basically the different kinds of formatting. So we can do like L, K, and a whole bunch of other ones as well. And the bottom button right here just basically saves it to the disk. So we can actually save it to the disk, and it will remember it when we load it up again. You also have controls for shutting down the computer, and we can also close back out to the desktop when we click on the X icon. So I'm going to grab this before we do anything else and just make a copy of that so we have an empty disk to work with later. And let's go ahead and start typing some text. So I'm going to go with some bold red text here. So I'm going to grab 2 of these and add L just to demonstrate bold text. So bold red text, and we can add that to line 1. We can see it's bold. Let's go ahead and grab some more red text, and we'll just say this is page 1, so we can actually see if it's actually bold or not. So it is. And let's go ahead and add some regular text down here. So we'll just go with regular reg text example, and we can store that to line 3, and we can go ahead and add I don't know, my fave color is blue, and I forgot to add the color code, so we'll go ahead and add that and paste that back in, and then we'll go ahead and save that to line 4. Now let's go ahead and save this to our item, and we're going to go and just make sure that everything is still stored, everything is loading properly, so we can go back, check this out, and we have our document disk here. So this is basically where it's all stored to. Let's go ahead and take that out and put this other empty disk in. And you can see the data has actually been removed. So we can check other pages and it's not there. If we go ahead and load in that document disk again though, it remembers what was in the disk itself. So if we maybe change our mind, we don't like our favorite color being blue anymore, what we can do is we can basically go ahead and delete blue, and we can go ahead with something else. So we'll go with blue, and then we can click delete, and that will delete that part. And maybe it is, I don't know, purple today. So we can go maybe purple, and we'll add that to line 2 here. So as you can see, it's a pretty powerful tool for actually saving and everything like that. We can also add multiple lines. So let's go ahead and add some text here. This is page 2, and we'll save that to line 1, save that, and we'll go back to line, and you can see that it's saving each individual page now as well. So yeah, outside of that, it's a pretty powerful thing. You can basically save it to different disks and stuff like that, and we'll remember all that. I will be adding help text and probably an example of what's in the document or something like that. Maybe, I'm not sure if I'm going to be adding like a example text or anything like that for what is in the document, but I might allow for something to be saved, maybe with a certain keybind or something like that on the first page. That might be cool. You can give it like some subtitle or something like that. All right, so let's go ahead and just quickly update another disk here, and we'll just call this one, this is disk 2, and we'll save that as here, save, and take this out, put this other one in, and you can see that it remembers our old data. So this is page 2. Doesn't say disk 2 though. And let's go ahead and swap that out for the other one. And this is disk 2. So we don't have anything on the other pages as well. So hopefully you guys found that helpful. We will be adding a music editor. I'm still working on this and finalizing some of the mechanics and stuff like that, but it will be storing it to another disk item that is a music disk. You'll be able to make your own, basically your own tracks and stuff like that for your music, and it supports like 3 tracks. So track 1, track 2, and track 3. You'll be able to use all 16 built-in instruments and even control the notes for which one, as well as the speed and a few other things. So definitely tune in that when I get around to actually doing a video for it. I still have to finish all the mechanics and stuff for that at the moment. But just as an example, I do have a thing to leave you on. I figure I'm still working on the mechanics and stuff like that for the actual audio, so there's quite a bit of stuff that needs to be done to optimize it still. But we can go ahead and place a CD player down. I have the code basically just playing a static track that I've worked on. It doesn't actually accept any disks at the moment, but it will in the future. So if we right click on this, so basically it's taking a bunch of data, the same idea as how it's being stored with the text document editor, and it's basically converting those tags into something that the game can read and play sounds with using the play sound command. So that's basically how it will pretty much function, but of course the image editor or the music editor will allow you to actually go ahead and make those discs that will be able to be played in them. So again, you'll be able to assign your instruments to the block here, as well as the pitch and everything like that. So that's at least the end goal for it. Other than that, there's a whole bunch of other things that I need to make sure that are working fine before I release it. So there's tons of work to still be done, and that's not including the utility panel and getting all the cameras and stuff stored and working on that. So other than that, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, comment down below, rate the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.